Hello, everybody, and welcome to Formula One 2016. It's race number 3, the Chinese Grand Prix at the Shanghai International Circuit. We've already fiddled around in practice, so we're going to go to our one-shot qualifying lap with the super soft tires equipped here. So we're going to go to track and get things going. Dry but cloudy conditions here for the qualifying session. Got our line all sorts of screwed up through there, and Rosberg's probably going to capitalize on it. Drive off there, but Hamilton now with the #1 qualifying spot. We're giving it all this car can. Back in the gas early cost us. We went wide on that corner. Just doing a little ghost chasing here on Hamilton. Ooh. Just gotta ease into this now. We're letting Hamilton scoot away. Got a long section here. This would normally be a DRS section. Oh, and here it is. We will get DRS here in qualifying, so we'll activate that. But it's not going to matter. I don't think we're going to get pole position for a second week in a row here. And we overdrove it, trying to get back in the gas as quickly as we can. A little bit of rain starting to come down. Well, not our best qualifying effort by far. Let's see what the damage is. 12, okay. So we do reach our goal. They wanted us to qualify 15th.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves
our teammate
of our top
Gutierrez,
three,
which is also what
Hamilton,
they wanted.
Rosberg and Kimi Raikkonen. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So let's take a look at the qualifying results, one-shot qualifying. Just about what you expect with the Ferraris, or the Mercedes, rather, in the top 2 spots, followed by the Ferraris of Raikkonen and Vettel, the Red Bulls of Ricciardo and Verstappen, and then it's kind of a toss-up. We got Williams in there, and then a McLaren. Sergio Perez with a good qualifying effort. Alonso's going to round out the top 10, then Felipe Massa, then us. Carlos Sainz going to be lined up to the outside of us once race time comes around. Then Nico Hulkenberg, Kvyat there in 15th. Their teammate Gutierrez going to qualify 16th. So we do beat our teammate like they wanted us to. Then we have the Sauber of Ericsson, and the last couple positions on the grid going to be Magnussen, Nasser, Verline, Haryanto, and Jordan Palmer. So we're going to go ahead and advance, get into race time. Hopefully it's not raining during the race. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting it's got to go back to this little lounge thing before race time rolls around. So let's take a look at our resource points here. This should be enough to win the rivalry with Gutierrez after this is all done. Right here, we were only 1 point away, so there we go. There we go. So we do win the rivalry. That'll probably put us as the first driver for Haas F1. Or are we still the second driver? I guess we're still second.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Finish the race 13th or higher and beat Gutierrez, Drivers' Championship target of 15th or higher. So we qualified 12th, so that shouldn't be too hard. I am looking to get up in the field, not going to try and maintain a position and get too defensive there. So we're going to go ahead, go to race, and get started with the Chinese Grand Prix.
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn 1 at the very first Chinese Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing and extraordinary memories. It's where Lewis Hamilton effectively lost the title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1 and, of course, down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Joining me once again to take you through this race is the effervescent Anthony Davidson, and I'm very much looking forward to it getting underway. You raced here, of course, didn't you, back in your Super Aguri days in that infamous Chinese Grand Prix of 2007?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't last that long, though, unfortunately. Qualifying had gone pretty well, but my brakes failed quite early in the race, around lap 10 or 11, something like that. And, of course, back in 2004, I was the very first Formula 1 driver to complete a lap of this circuit. Just thought I'd mention that for you, Crofty. You like a good stat. It's a fairly tough circuit on the brakes here, though. You know, it's that long back straight down into turn 14, and then you got turns 6 and 11. They're quite heavy as well. On top of that, managing your front tyre wear is always a challenge around here, so there's a lot to keep in mind during the Grand Prix.
We're in a better grip position than we were expecting. Let's see if we can hold on to it.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Nico Rosberg completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Bottas, Button, Perez, and Fernando Alonso, Massa, and a Haas, Carlos Sainz, and Hülkenberg, Kvyat, Gutierrez, Marcus Ericsson, and Kevin Magnussen, Nasser, and Wehrlein, Rio Haryanto, and Jolyon Palmer rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So here we go, Chinese Grand Prix. Like I mentioned and that you saw, we qualified 12th. We'll take a look at our tire strategy. Let's see what we got going on here. We're more conservatively make it a 2-stop race. Be hard to do. Well, we'll see. Haven't quite done it yet. I want this to just be a 1-stop race instead of a 2-stop. Well, you know, let's try it. We haven't tried a tire management race yet. We've been trying to be pretty aggressive, but, you know, with the win last time out, we'll go ahead and take it a little bit more conservatively here if we can. There we go. One of the best starts we've had in the first 3 races. Gotta be careful heading down in here. Oh, come on. Massa came down right on us. And then we bumped Perez. There went that conservative crap right out of the gate. Gotta be careful there with that corner cutting. We got Gutierrez behind us already. He made up some good positions in the early going. I was kind of expecting Alonso to be a little bit heavier on the brakes there. Oh, come on. They brake so early, a lot earlier than I'm doing, and hopefully that doesn't cost us too much. We got all sorts of guys coming in behind us. Gutierrez can make the aggressive pass on the outside. We're going to try and outbrake him into the hairpin, and we do. So we'll have the acceleration coming off the corner, hopefully, here. To come down pit road for whatever reason there. Necessarily want to. Hanging along with us. The damage really affecting us, so yeah, the car just won't turn anymore. Not like it did the first lap. I'll try to deal with it. Just won't turn. Now it's turning. We've been turning well in that corner the whole time we've been here. Now Gutierrez might be able to get a run on us here. Watch for that move to the inside. Not going to happen this time. Brakes just a little bit. Enabled. A little tap on the brakes to get us back online. Ended up overdriving it anyway, and then that's going to turn into overdriving that corner. Close the gap again. There's that car just not turning because of the damage, I'd imagine. We overdrove it pretty bad in there. You know, we don't want to give up positions here, fall outside of the top 10. This damage is making it very hard to lay down competitive laps. That was a good corner, but Gutierrez is going to be right on our tail. We'll see if we can go it. Nope. Just trying to block him just a little bit. Just going to try and get a run on him, but then he cut to the inside. Try to outbrake Gutierrez. We're not going to be able to. We're going to have the better line heading into this corner. Game wanted us to pit, but there was no way I was going to get there with Gutierrez on the outside. The first time this whole race that I've got that corner about as good as I'm going to be able to get it with the car in its current state. So we get a little bit of a gap on Gutierrez again. And there's that car just not turning. Have to be a little bit cautious in this part. We overdrove it last time because of the damage. Max Verstappen is out of the race. Is that the car that we collided with? Oh, wow, what happened there? It's over off to the side. think that was us. I thought we collided with Alonso. There we go. There's that gap opening up again on Gutierrez. He has a good corner. I know it wants us on pit road, but we're making it work with the damage here. Now went wide. Trying to recover. Too much speed there, and Gutierrez is right on our tail again. Don't want it to be like the first race where me and Gutierrez actually got together. Verstappen has been cleared out of the way. Gutierrez right there. Not going to cut to the inside of us, though. We shut that door. Well, here he comes. Here he comes. This might be the time he really gets us. Got back in the gas really late there. I didn't know we had stayed out long enough. Let's go in. I mean, it's wanted us to go in for how long? So on to pit road here on lap 6. Imagine this gets us good to go the rest of the way. We're changing to the medium tires and fixing that damage. Oh man, that's gonna put us way back. Ouch. Well, there's Alonso. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's the car we got contacted or got into. So we are last in terms of running cars. Verstappen out of the race. So it's me and Alonso way in the back. You can tell the drive in the corner is much better now that the damage is fixed. Get into Alonso again here. I have to be careful here. Let's see what he does. We cut to the inside. A little bit of a dive bomb there. But he can deal. So here we go. Down this long straight. I'm sure he's going to try and make a move. He's going to cut to the inside. Did my best to block him. Yeah, that's smart not to come up. Took his line away a little bit in the corner. First time we've nailed that final corner. So on to lap 7. I wasn't sure if Ericsson was going to come out in front or not. I was just kind of rolling at that point. So we got Verline in front of us. gas, and then it hurt our line going into the next corner. Not liking the medium tires. Had a better feel for the car. We had the super softs on, and even a little bit of damage, I thought I had a better feel on the car. So Gutierrez in the pits. DRS here, see if we can make a move on Verline. Going into the corner, we will. I had to get on the brakes earlier than I wanted to there, but it's going to turn out pretty good. So we make the move on Verline. Having a pretty good sector there up until we went wide in that last turn. Final turn here on lap number 8. Gonna take a step back from the mic, take a nice long look and listen at the sounds of F126. You know, the first couple times I've done my crank it up lap there, I've had a pretty good lap that time. Ew. Not a good lap that time. We're still chasing Fiat. Moved up a position because of a car on pit road that time. Kvyat's proven hard to chase down. Coming up on lap 11 here. Trying to put all my focus into catching up to Kvyat up here, but he's just been faster than us here for a while. I haven't had the feel of the car with the medium tires on. Him there for a little bit, but we got up on the curb a little bit too much, and that really hurt us there. We're getting there, but this is the part where they really just pull away on us. I don't know why, but it's not a part of the track that we've been very good at. We've been overtaken a lot right on this stretch here. Use the DRS, try and close the gap, but well, we're close. We might have a shot here with the DRS. Oh, I didn't even use it. I thought I clicked it. Watch out, Kvyat. A little bit of a nudge. Right on his tail. Try and get back in the gas earlier than he did. Didn't work. I believe 4 laps of fuel left is what I just heard in my ear. Ah, right on him. Just can't get around him. Try and make something happen on the outside, get a better run so we can cut back on the inside here. We're really going to keep it with him. This part where he pulls away with the DRS, we might be able to make something happen. Might not even need the DRS, but we're going to use it. Made the move on Kvyat. We nailed that corner. So now we really have to nail a couple laps here. Only 2 to go. Late getting on the brakes, late on the steering wheel, just late in general there. Yeah, right on our tail again. Bad sector there. We're going to have to watch out for him here. He's going to have the run. Get right up behind us, try to make a move to the outside. That's where I thought he was going. Got to outbrake him here. Heading into the hairpin. That we did. He's going to have a good run, maybe. We actually do have, looks like, the better run. Out of the final corner. 1 to go. Not even looking behind me right now, just trying to focus on what I'm doing. Chance to look behind me. We got a decent gap on Fiat. This will be the spot we have to defend right here. Lewis Hamilton going to win the race. No surprise there. Fiat a decent distance behind. We'll see if he can get a run at all with the DRS. He's coming. He's coming, but will he have time? Oh, we went wide. We definitely left the door open. Get better acceleration out of the hairpin. Calmly going to go through here. We're going to finish P13. And all things considered, I'll take it. Right on target with where they wanted us to be.
So,
Mercedes going to be in
Arrows.
victory lane again.
And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So as I say that, we can see the
Here we
drivers
go. Let's
coming
take a
out
look at
now
the podium.
to collect
Looks
their
like
trophies.
Vettel,
It's yet more silverware to take
Rosberg,
back
and
to their
Hamilton.
base
Oh
in
no, that's
Brackley after
oh yeah, that's
another
Sebastian
excellent
Vettel.
Grand Prix.
So there's your podium. No big surprises there. Not like a week ago when we were on top. So the champagne flowing at the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's got to be Jolyon Palmer. He was in another league for me today. Really impressive stuff.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
So there we go. We take a look at the driver standings after the Chinese Grand Prix, round 3 of the Formula One season. We are third in the Drivers' Championship, the drivers' standings. The 25 points from the win last week put us there. Constructor standings, Haas in 5th with me and teammate Esteban Gutierrez. And we'll advance out of this. Take a look at our resource points. Spent a little bit on some research and development with... what did we do? What did we do with those? I think it was an engine improvement. We didn't beat Gutierrez. Wow, he had a good race. And then there we go, our career score. For a 3-week total of 17,699 for the career score. And that's going to do it for this episode of Formula 1 2016 Career Mode. We finished 13th in Shanghai this week. Not a bad effort. I honestly didn't expect too much out of this race. I wasn't too confident going in. It's not a track that really suits my driving style. Just wait till we get to Montreal, man. I'm so excited till we get there, or for the schedule to get there. So, 13th. It's definitely not what we wanted. It could have been better. The contact with Fernando Alonso early on definitely hurt us. We had to repair the damage when we went onto pit road, and we weren't able to recover for that. A good battle there with Kvyat late in the race. Really, really cool stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Come back next time if you like what you saw, and make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So, everybody have a great day out there, and thanks for watching.